That's the brakes done. Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. Yeah, sometimes projects tend to snowball a little bit. And there's always another issue around the corner. But in this instance, I was just not really paying attention. I should have checked this before doing the brakes and all that. But the bearing is completely shot on the rear. One thing is that I think it is leaking differential oil into the drum brakes, which is not really a good thing. Another thing is there's so much movement, it's not good, and it's going to be really noisy also. I doubt that it will be possible to hear it because I think this is a noisy car overall, but this needs to be fixed. So off it goes with the brakes again, because I need to have access to the balls in there, and also I don't want to spill oil and grease onto the brakes. There we go. And then I'm going to loosen up all the 4 balls going around the perimeter. With all 4 nuts now removed, I should be able to get this out by using a slide hammer and some ear protection. There is also an oil control ring in here that we need to get out. There we go. It's out. And as you could see, no oil came out when I took out the axle. So I guess the level is kind of low in there. I do see oil in the shaft, but I think it has been leaking. So hopefully there is oil in the diff, but we need to change and check that when we're done with this. I'm gonna hammer in a new oil seal. And then let's get this old knackered bearing off. And with the old bearing off, it's time to install the new one. One new nice bearing on the half shaft, and then a little O-ring to seal it up with. Then it's just a matter of tightening up those 4 nuts, and I'm gonna do it in a cross pattern to not press it in crooked, and then that should be done. There we go, the bearing is back in and everything is tightened up, and now there's absolutely no play in the axle. So that is perfect. Job done. I'm going to fit the brakes, and then we're going to go to the front of the car, and I have removed the bonnet because we need to do some work on the engine. So up here in the engine bay, I have removed some of the gas equipment that this engine was fitted with, because I'm not going to use that. Now I want to drain the coolant out and change all the rubbers, and also the gas thingy had some kind of coolant or heater up mechanism, so it's wired into the coolant system. So I want to remove that, of course, and then I want to fire it up, bleed the system, and then drain the oil and change that. Like this. I'm not sure, but I think those lines down here is connected or has something to do with the gas system. So I think that is okay to remove. I got a rebuild kit for this carb, but I don't think I'm going to use it just now because it's not running that badly, and it will be fine for the MOT at least, I think. I know that this hose is leaking, so I'm going to change that. And then I want to take this off because this is the thermostat housing, and I want to change that. And it might be a bit of an overkill, but it's always nice to know that the thermostat is working and all that. I'm also going to change these rubbers because I got new ones and they seem a bit stiff. And then I want to change the water pump down here. Okay, I don't think there is room to take it out without removing the fan. So we're gonna have to do that. There we go. And with that off, we should be able to take the water pump right out, like that. Like that. Now I'm gonna just put everything back together, change the hoses, and then take it back when I'm going to fill the system. And I'm sorry about this, but I am still in a bit of a hurry with this project. I want to go to the MOT this Monday. That is one day from now. So I'm gonna have to get on with the work and then hurry up a bit. There we go. I have now changed all the radiator hoses, the thermostat, the water pump, removed the last of the gas stuff on the carb and all that. Now I'm gonna fill it with coolant so I can hopefully fire it up, get it hot, and then drain the oil and change that as well. And then it should be good for the MOT on the engine department at least. So the coolant is now back in the engine and hopefully it will stay in there. Now I'm gonna see if we can fire it up. It's been a while since it started, but I changed the fuel filter and the fuel hoses as well, and I can pump fuel through it, so it is at least getting to the carb, so that should be good. I can start it up without fitting the air filter, so for now this will be good. So let's try, and then I'm just gonna let it run for a while to get the oil hot. That will make it easier to drain and get all the crap out, so let's try. This will also be the first time that I hear it with the new exhaust system. Some thin stuff. And always make sure to be able to loosen the filler plug before removing the drain plug. Yeah, no problem. Because if you drain all the oil out and you can't fill anything in, then you have a problem, of course. And then refill some fresh oil. Like that. Now it overflows. That means it's full. So this is all for now. Now the engine got new coolant and new coolant hoses, thermostat and water pump. I got the oil changed on the engine. I got the rear bearings fixed and changed the oil on the rear diff. And all I think I need to do before being able to go to the MOT is to refit everything actually. The doors and the seats and all that. And then I think it should be ready. Today is Saturday, very late evening. And I hope to go to the MOT station Monday. So maybe I will make a video more on this before attempting. Or maybe the next video will be the aftermatch of the first attempt at least. I really like to work on this car and it has been such a fun process so far, and I'm pretty sure a lot more work will come in the future on this car because I'm going to use it as a daily and it will most likely break down from time to time. So more wrenching videos on the Niva will sure come, but I am looking forward to attempt to start working on some of the other cars. I can't really decide what I'm going to bring in here next. What would you like to see? The Princess, the Saab, the Metro, the Mahari? I can't really decide, we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching and thank you for the support that I get on Patreon. It means a lot, and see you in the next one.